Hi everybody, and welcome along to this flip through of my first fabric book. I have so enjoyed making this, and it incorporates quite a lot of Tim Holtz fabric, which has taken me that's been the longest part of making this book, plucking up the courage to use the Tim Holtz fabric. It's ridiculous. Those of you that have got Tim Holtz fabric or you've got Tim Holtz paper, you'll know the struggle is real. It absolutely is. You know, shall I cut it? Shall I tear it? Oh my goodness. So I did eventually cut into my fabric. So let's have a little canter through it. This is the front cover, obviously, and I've added lots of lace and there's some pearls. I made a little yo-yo with a vintage button on it there, and some layers down here. I had to include ticking. Those of you that know me know that I absolutely adore ticking. It's not Tim Holtz ticking, it's just ticking. And I have stamped, I haven't stamped over it. I've splashed some ink over it in rusty hinge, because there's quite a lot of orange in this book. That's perhaps the most dominant colour. And then I've got this fabric bird in here, and that also is not a Tim Holtz fabric, but it is so beautiful and it deserved to be on the front page. So I've got the bird and I've made this frame out of the ticking, and then I've added another layer of Tim Holtz fabric here all around it. And then it's onto some cotton calico, which I've stamped onto. And there's layers, you know, I've added layers wherever I could. And there's a little card in there. And this is fabric too, and it's got some padding. A little snippet of fabric there. Layers wherever I could get them. And then here on this eyelet, yeah, I think it's an eyelet. I've got a Tim Holtz tiny little safety pin and a piece actually from a broken piece of jewellery. It was from a bracelet that's broken, and I just took this off it and added it onto there because I thought it was just the job. And on the back there, this is Tim Holtz paper in the abandoned from the abandoned pad. And I've just made I've stuck a stamp and put a little photograph in there. So that's that. And then as we go over the page, just look at this fabric, how beautiful it is. And I've got a little tag, I guess, in here. And it's got lots of tags at the top of the tag, all in layers. And then we've got some seam binding, we've got some lace, another fabric in behind there, then a paper doll. This is paper from the abandoned collection. And then over here we've got just some cream card, actually, stamped with Tim Holtz field note stamps, and a little piece of ephemera popped in there like so, and that's just slides in here like that. It can go to that side, can go to this side, can go anywhere you want it. Then here we've got, this is another bird from the same fabric as this, and I just liked it so much, and I wanted to make such a highlight of it that I've actually put a frame around it, and then I hung it over the side, the frame, so as I could attach this little bird charm to the outside part of that frame there. It's beautiful fabric, this. Then here we've got some more of my beloved ticking, which I've also splashed with some rusty hinge ink. I think that's a photo booth woman, some watercolour paper that I've dyed, dipped into ink. This is one of the quote chips, and I've just wrapped some twine around it and attached this. I can't remember what they're called, actually. What are they called? I don't know. I don't know where the thing's gone, but you get, I don't know, about 20, I think, of these in a packet. This one says love, because I like it. And the quote chip says heart and soul. And then inside here, we've got a little tag. And this is fabric as well. And this is from the photo booths, strips where you get the 3 pictures together, and I've put a little star brad there in turquoise to match the fabric, bit of black lace. It's all stitched around, black lace at the top and some twine there. And this is watercolour card that I've just dipped into ink. This is a stitch that my machine does that I didn't even know it did. And then I stamped on that with white acrylic paint, which you can just see there, and that just pops back into there. And then over the page we've got layers and layers, and it's all about layers, I think. I'm learning as I go along, but I'm pretty sure that the trick is layers. So here we've got some calico, and I've printed on from the field notes destination. I think that's from the field notes. And sewn that with my machine. This fabric here comes over, and I've stitched that there, and here at the bottom I've just put a little piece of ticking along here, and that's that same stitch from my machine. This is a little snippet from a Tim Holtz paper pad, and I've just sewn around there like that. Here we've got, once again, layer upon layer. We've got this, then another layer, then that there, and then we've got this tag. This is all fabric as well. And on the back, this is card. Actually, it's Tim Holtz paper, and that's onto ticking, of course, and that goes into there like that. Then look at that for a centerpiece. How fabulous is that? I love it. And I've got some broderie anglaise down there and along here, just for the layers. And this is, you find this on the selvage strip down your fabrics, and it's all the colours that they've used in the fabric, and that happens to be all the colours that they used in this fabric, which is called Butterflight. So I've sewn those on, attached those on. This is on card. It's a field label stamp that I've also sewn on. And then I have hand sewn my book together, and so these are the strings, and they've got a bead at the bottom, also from some salvage jewellery. And that goes over there like that. And then we've got another pocket that's made of layers. This is sewn on, handle with care. And then we've got this tag here, and it's a girl from the Found Relatives, I believe. So I've popped a little tag on the top. That's also from the selvage of the fabric. This is fabric here. I love that. It's gorgeous. It's a map, obviously, of China and Hong Kong. And I've just put some stitching up there, stitched all around it. And it's gorgeous because it frays. But it won't, it won't fray very far because it's stitched around. But, if you're the person that ends up owning this, you can sit and fray it, which is very satisfying, I think. Then here we've got another page, two lovely lace flowers. These are genuine vintage buttons sewn into the centre, and some scrim, we call it in this country. Very lightweight burlap is what that is, and it's sewn on. And then there's some green that's sewn on, all onto some canvas here. Another piece of fabric down there and some lace here. And then we've got a tag. This is fabric and just a couple of strips of fabric there sewn on, and some fabric in the top. And this is actually washi tape, some washi tape that I owned. And I really like it, and I thought it worked well there. So that's that tag. Then over here, we've more layers. It's all about the layers. The one with the words on, and it's all about sewing really, and how all the words are about how you sew patterns, which is interesting. And some more of that fabric down there, that's zigzagged on. Then we've got the ticking, then we've got this fabric, then we've got the bit from the selvage. Layers, layer upon layer. And here's the little tag. This is paper from the Abandoned collection, a little safety pin, Tim Holtz safety pin there with an antique gem of Tim Holtz, then some of that tape that he does, which I absolutely love. It's called label tape. I really love it. So that's the little tag that goes into there. Then here, this is similar to the one on the front. We've got this with a little tag inside. Look at that little girl. I think she is my favourite in all of the paper dolls. She's adorable. Then we've got an antiqued gem down at the bottom, some seam binding, some more Tim Holtz fabric here, the tape measures, a little piece of ephemera that just goes into there. Then on the back we've got, this is stamped from the field notes, this is the abandoned paper and a salvage tag with a little antiqued gem on there, and that just fits up into there like so. And then it, you know, we've got layers here on the top as well, and that just fits down into there like that. And then the back is fairly plain. It's more of that bird fabric, although there's no bird on this section. And I've just taken these two back just to give it a bit of interest and put some of the abandoned paper behind it. A lot of the ideas that I've used in this book are inspired by Susie Shabby Soul, and if you get the opportunity, please go and have a look at her channel on YouTube. She doesn't put too much on YouTube, it's mostly on Instagram, but go and have a look. She is totally inspirational and has inspired me thus far. I can't wait to do my next one because I've kind of got over the fear of the fabric. And I've had lots of ideas as I've gone along doing this that I couldn't incorporate in this one, but hopefully I'll get to incorporate in another. So there's my little fabric book. It is for sale on Etsy. Thank you for looking. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a lovely, squishy, soft, gorgeous book, and it's got lots of love poured into it. So thanks for looking. See you soon. Bye.